Hey performers, it's audition coach Jessica Neighbor here to walk you through pre-screens and auditions for this year of 2020. It's a pandemic year, guys. It looks a lot different, and there are a lot of helpful tutorial videos out there about auditions. However, not so many addressing the video pre-screen and the live video auditions, which is what you need to specifically get ready for this year. This is especially helpful for you guys who are going out for theater, musical theater, and vocal performance. So if you're going out for a BA, BFA, or BM program at a performing art college, then this is really going to help you navigate those pre-screen auditions, get some really good tips, and really go over the do's and the don'ts so that you can just shine your brightest and let your talent do the work and not worry about all this other stuff that we already are having overload stress about in our lives right now. So one thing I want to give you a really good do about is to pick the right material that suits your vocal type and your secret weapon talent. All right, so your vocal type, more obvious, right guys? Are you a low belter? Then showcase that. Can you do legit soprano stuff? Showcase that. Are you an incredible jazz scatter and you're going out for a vocal performance program? Showcase that. This is not the moment to decide that you want to introduce a new talent or, the latest thing that you're into. No, go with your tried and true things. Go with the things that have helped you to be cast as things. And if you're not clear about what your secret weapon talent is, then you should ask some friends, some trusted colleagues, or a voice coach. What is it that really jumps out about me? Am I comedic? Am I dramatic? Whatever that is, that's what you want to lead with. You want to make it very, very clear and very, very obvious in your video that you chose material that is a good vocal fit for you. We're talking right now about the voice stuff. We'll get to the monologues in a second. And that really showcases your strengths. All right? Definitely do that. Don't, again, decide that you're going to stretch yourself. Do the same thing with monologues. Choose things that are age appropriate. I know monologues can be a little tough, but you want to choose something that also showcases your ability. So, you get to pick within the guidelines if you want to do something more comedic or, more dramatic. Choose what you are good at. Don't feel like you're obligated to do something you're not good at. Absolutely lead with what you're strongest doing. Don't decide to go out on a limb and do some classical piece that you are really not used to doing and that doesn't feel natural for you. Choose things that are more in your wheelhouse. We just want to make it, again, so easy for them to feel this. Because also, guys, it's new, right? We're all adjusting to doing more and more auditions on video, and it's probably kind of new for you, not what you ideally would love to do. So it's just wise for you to choose material that you feel more comfortable doing. That is going to reach out and grab the judges and the people who are listening and deciding if they should take you into their amazing program, and that's what we want for you. Also, don't stress the recording production that you have to do. All right, guys, don't worry too much about getting the right lighting and the perfect mic and everything. You can absolutely just get a neutral background, use natural light and natural sound, and that is good enough. They are looking at your talent. They're not judging the production value and how many cool edits you do. Now, we want it to be up to standard, right? We want you to be well lit and we want you to sound okay. You want to make sure you're recording at the 3/4 or whatever it is they say in the guidelines. But beyond that, don't stress out. You can literally do it on any recorder with everything else natural. Don't break the bank. And this is the reason why you also want to do that and not overproduce, because that is actually going to make you look bad. Believe it or not, if you look too good, they're going to be like, wait a minute, this person's being sneaky. This is overproduced. We can't really judge them on this. What you want to show up instead and do is wear an outfit, stand somewhere neutral, and just showcase you and your talent and what you can do. Right? We don't want a bunch of special effects or too much editing making the statement. We want you to make it. So bare bones, guys. Keep it simple. It'll work to your favor. All right? And finally, I want you, this is a hard one. I especially know this is true for the pre-screens. I only want you to do 5 takes for each piece. So if you've got your monologues and you've got your songs, even your dance, I don't want you overdoing it, because you're probably going to be looking at this and looking for like the most technical, win. And obviously you want to, be technical enough that you feel good and confident submitting this piece. But guys, it's really going to come down to how you connect your energy, your personality, and your emotional connectivity as well. And that starts to go down the more takes you do. Right? So 5, I would say, is the limit. And if you have practiced your stuff enough, if you're really on point with your stuff, then each take is going to be great. It's just going to be a different version, a slightly different, subtle, different feel of the take, right? Because you've been practicing, you've got these down pat, you're not worrying about memorizing or hitting that note, you've got that all figured out. So I really highly advise that you only do about 5 takes of each. And then just keep motoring on. I don't think you have to do one long reel. That was a more traditional thing to do. I would not stress yourself out. You can, stop and go, but I do think that you should try to do your monologues and your songs in one sitting. And then you could do the dance at a different time just because you're going to need a different setup for that. All right. So you guys, I hope these help you with the do's and don'ts. If you want the full guide about the do's and don'ts for Audition College, you can check out my new course, College Audition Coaching Course with me, where you get the full guide, you get a training bundle of downloadable PDFs and scripts and checklists and templates that will make you feel so organized all throughout this process. And you also get a live bonus coaching feedback session from me where you submit a dress rehearsal of your pre-screen, and I give you that feedback, and I let you know what it is I think you need to work on or tweak, and that will really ensure that you are sending in your very, very best take. All right, so thanks for listening. Stay tuned. If you liked this, let me know. It really helps me know that this is useful information for you guys. Subscribe. I have tons of videos that I'm putting out during this season of college auditions just for this particular topic. I also like to cover more general singing technique videos, so do stay tuned for those. And I have a few surprises. I'm going to be opening up some different things this fall that I'm really excited to launch as well on this channel. So stay tuned, subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Deep breaths, everyone. Go out there and break a leg with your pre-screens for 2020.